Greetings, 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 greetings. What it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. What's going on, lineage? This is your brother Chief Kalanago. What's up? Let me make sure we good on Facebook. All right, let me make sure we good on Facebook. What's going on, lineage? Yeah, we good on Facebook. All right, cool. Now, hold up for 1 second. Oh man. Okay, I'm good on Facebook. All righty. So I'm about to get into this real quick. All right. As y'all can see, the title of this video, it says Michael Noak, and it says Polight, right? For those of you who don't know who that is, um, this is the gentleman that goes by the name of Brother Polight. The reason why I didn't put brother in there is because he's not a brother. He's not my brother. And I highly doubt he's the brother of many people. All right. But I'm just going to share my experience I've had with this gentleman that called himself Brother Polight. All right. Remember, I told y'all a few months ago that for the very first time in my life, I wanted to kill somebody. And I did tell y'all that I would do a video and eventually to talk about it, but I wasn't in a state of mind to do that at that point because I was too angry and I was actually in my emotions. I don't like to operate in my emotions, especially when it's coming from a negative place. So I don't like to react. So this is a responsive video and not a reaction video. All right. Now, many people have done me wrong in my life, okay? And that's expected because in life you have good and you have evil. So we could never always expect everybody in our life to do what's right or to do what's righteous, okay? But with that being said, sometimes people wrong you and people do things that are not righteous towards you. And sometimes you forgive, sometimes you forget, and that's just what it is. So I'm saying all that to say many people have wronged me in my life. And I let a lot of that slide because I know, regardless of what happens, people have to deal with their karma. And I know Polight, the man that identify himself as Brother Polight, I know he's going to deal with his karma. But I wanted to do a video just to warn other people, let other people be aware of this man. Okay, he's not even a man, but this male figure that called himself a man, Polight. And yes, many people have done me wrong and many people have robbed me the wrong way, but I've never gotten to the point where I wanted to kill somebody. And I literally, for 2 months, 2 consecutive months, I was planning to kill Polight. Now, yes, this is Chief Kala and I were talking. This is not no fake profile. This is me. Y'all know my voice and y'all know who I am. Okay. And I wanted to kill this man. And I was plotting it. As a matter of fact, I even got to the point where it was becoming so intense. I picked up the phone and I was about to call the FBI and tell them, listen, there's a man that I want to kill, and give them my information and tell him why I wanted to kill him and get him out of the earth. And he think, Brother Polight, think that nobody could find him, but trust me, Polight, you can be found. All right. But I just came from Jamaica on a trip, and I jumped in, some water, and I needed that cleanse because it's been a minute. All right. And I couldn't do anything before I went through that process of cleansing. You feel me? So here's the situation that happened with this man. Okay. Um, this man that calls himself Polight. Let me give y'all the situation, right? So regardless of what people may think or look at things, we are in this world and we cannot abandon our physical manifestation in this life. We cannot abandon our physical manifestation. We did not come on this earth to struggle. We came on this earth to enjoy the bountiful of nature. But you have religion and you have government, which is literally the same thing. They have conspired against man and woman. where they made us slaves to their system. Okay? And that's just the way it is right now. Until we free ourselves from these systems and their ideologies, we'll continue to be enslaved by these systems. Regardless of what that may be, we have to take care of our families. We have children. Well, for me, I could only speak for myself. I have a son. I have my mother. I have my sisters. I have my brothers. I have a livelihood. Okay. And the matrix that we live in, we have to put ourselves in a position where we are able to sustain and take care of our people, of what you call our family. So with that being said, I was in the process to improve my credit. Now, I don't have bad credit, but it was good enough, or it was fair rather. So I saw Polight under the name of Michael Noak sent me a friend request on Facebook. All right. So I checked it out to make sure that it was him. And I went through the page, and I'm going to show you the page right now. Okay. And one of the reasons why I am sharing this with y'all is because so that you don't run into that situation with this man that called himself Polight, always promoting black and black people and black power, and his brother Polight of the people. But this man, he's a scammer. Okay, and y'all know me. You have never seen me come and done any video, even when people did me wrong. I have never done a video coming on here talking about anybody in that way. But I'm going to tell you my experience. I can only tell you my experience so that you could beware of this demon, because he's a black demon. All right. So let me go ahead and share this page with you. And this is the page that he has on Facebook. All right. And I've made many attempts to not come to social media to deal with this male figure away from Facebook, because that's how it's supposed to be done. And he has ignored the situation since January. All right. So let me go ahead and share this page. So this is the page he has on Facebook, right? Promoting about credit repair. And as you could see in a lot of his videos, all right, all he talks about, you see, is promoting his cars and his women, and I hope you're ready, and all this stuff, right? So this is some of the videos. Okay.
Because they take me down for just teaching specifically about certain types of foods. With you, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I ain't got the bread, brother, but I'm ready. Like, don't do that. That's a waste of people's time.
All right. So anyway, we don't have to get into all this and talk about his videos, but he's had his Facebook talking about, building, credit repair and all these different services that he provide. And you see, he living his lavish lifestyle, whatever the case is. Now, that is not the reason why I had him, or at least made an attempt for him to help me build my credit. The reason why I chose him is because based on the research, and I've seen his video, he's always talking about the promotion of so-called black people, the upliftment of so-called black people, us coming together and do all these different things. And that's why I tell people, every skinfolk in kinfolk, because here you are, this man, Polight, not man, but this male, whatever you call him, Polight, is on here promoting about the unification and the empowerment of people, our people. All right, but behind the scenes, that's not who he is. It's a persona that he comes with to defraud people, rob people, and steal from people. Okay. And like I said, this is the first man ever in my life that I wanted to kill. I wanted to take his life. And I put all that energy out there into the universe. But when I did that, okay, I realized it did something to me. And what it did to me was, because I'm such a spiritual individual, it was preventing me from doing certain things. That's why I took a break. And another reason why I took a break and I had to go to Jamaica, because I had to kind of like get myself out of that mindset of hating one man so much. Because like I said, I wanted to kill the man, to the point where I even wanted to call the FBI and confess in advance that, yo, I want to kill this man, and this is the reason why. And I was looking at flyers to see if Polight would be at any event and just pull up and do what I have to do. But let me explain to y'all what happened. And I apologize for taking so long to get into the story, but I had to give you a little background. So I'm in the process of building my credit. So that's the reason why I chose him. Okay. Is because, he's always talking about the upliftment of our people, etc., etc., etc. All right. So, and I think everybody know who Polight is. So I went with him. I took him for a man of his word. So he sent me a friend request on Facebook. I did not go looking for him, but anyway, he had sent me a request. But I feel for some reason that was a test. All right. A test from the universe. He reached out and then he said, well, hey, you know what, brother? Hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, blah, 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 right? So he gave me his number. I got his number in my phone. So when I called, it was actually him. I know Polight's voice. I was talking to Polight. All right. So he said, listen, to do the whole credit thing and build your credit, and once your credit is built, I could show you a process where you could take once your credit is built, you could go to another step in your process where you could get funding for certain things, whatever the case is. I didn't care about the funding. I just wanted to bring up my credit. Okay. So, but anyway, he said that's part of the deal. So it's $2,000. He gave me a name to send the $2,000 to. That name was Renard Tellerton. That is spelled Reynard. Renard Tellerton. And that's Talleton. So that's the Zelle. That's the name he gave me to send the money for the Zelle. All right. So I sent the 2,000 on January 25th. He told me I needed to send a copy of my ID, driver's license, which I sent. Okay. I sent that to him. He told me I needed to, give him the social security information. I gave him all that. All right. I gave him all of that. All right. Now, once that was done, then he said I had to go open up two accounts, one with Credit Karma, and another one with some other type of credit reporting bureau, whatever the case is. And I needed to give him the password for all of that. So I did all of that. Okay. Once again, not necessarily trusting, but just because Polight is who I see on the internet for many years, talking about the upliftment of so-called Black people, I said, okay, you know what? Maybe he is reputable. Maybe he has some type of integrity. All right. He said that once I pay, then he'll have somebody else who's going to guide me through the process, like kind of like a mentor, so to speak. Like I said, I didn't need no mentor. I just want my credit to be up to par. So January 25th, February 25th came, nothing. I keep calling him, keep texting him. He would take his time to reply, whatever the case is. He replied after a while. Well, you know what? This is what's happening. It's going to take some time. We have to, do the credit thing. We have to go into the background. All right, cool. All right. March came. Okay. Nothing is happening. Now, every time I text him, he's, well, brother, I'm a little busy. I have an emergency right now. But mind you, he did not know that I'm Chief Kalanago on Facebook. You see what I'm saying? He didn't know. So now he's thinking he's talking to two different people. So now on Facebook, I'm talking to him and he's pitching to me on Facebook about the same thing that I did, okay, on the phone, not knowing it's the same individual. You feel me? Because it's two different names. So while he's on Facebook, while he's on the phone telling me he's in the hospital, he has an emergency and he can't really talk, he's on Facebook pushing, another opportunity, not just the credit thing, but now cryptocurrency and all that. So he could talk on Facebook because he don't know he's talking to me on the phone, because once again, it's two different individuals. So how can you have an emergency and you can't talk to me on the phone, but I'm talking to you on Facebook as another individual because you don't know it's the same person, and you're pushing and you're like, yeah, brother, this program, it costs such and such. If you send your money right now, we could do this, we could do that. But on the phone, you think you're talking to somebody else. You can't talk. You have an emergency. You're in the hospital. You feel me? So nothing is happening. My brothers and sisters, it's been January 25th. Today is May 11th. In April, I said, you're Polight. You're making me very uncomfortable. I don't like to feel uncomfortable. Let me get my money back. Nah, brother, don't worry about it, man. I got you. You know what I mean? It's just that, a couple of things. I had a couple of emergencies. I had to go to the hospital, this and that, blah, 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 blah. But somebody's going to get back to you, blah, blah, blah. It's been May 11th. Polight took my $2,000. I haven't heard from Polight. I haven't heard anything. I said, bro, I sent him a text. The last text I sent him was, I'm going to tell you right now. The last text I sent him was the ending of February. I said, yo, I need my money. Send me my money. I no longer need your services. I have never heard from Polight. And it's actually May. Because I said I'm going to give him until April to see if he give me back my money. Then I'm going to tell people my experience with this demon. Okay? Polight. Okay? That's why I tell people, when people call themselves gods, y'all better be careful when people say, because everybody who call himself God is not a righteous God. Because guess what? Demons are gods as well. Okay? This man don't know how I got that $2,000. Because that was the $2,000 I borrowed. All right? So I could build my credit, so I could get a few things going, because I know this cashless system is coming. So I'm putting myself in a position so that I'm able to take care of my mom and handle my business and do what I got to do. This man stole $2,000 from me, and he's not responding. All right. And like I said, I wanted to kill this man, literally. All right. I'm serious. Like, I didn't mind doing life in jail, or after I kill him, kill myself. I'm just letting y'all know the type of rage and anger that I had for this man. All right. I don't have it no more, but I'm telling you how I felt, because I know I've already put his hands in the hands of the ancestors, and not just any ancestor. Okay. So that they're going to deal with him accordingly, not with the flesh, but also not just the flesh, but also physically. All right. Because they're going to deal with him. And whatever is coming to him is going to be 70 times 70 times 70 times 70. His life is going to deteriorate spiritually and physically, because he messed with the wrong person. He messed with the wrong individual. You see what I'm saying? So y'all be careful with this man that keep going around calling himself Brother Polight for the upliftment of so-called black people and all this stuff. And, he's love and he's for his people. No. This man is a thief. He's a con artist. Okay? He's a criminal. Because if you're going to go around robbing people like that, then you are a criminal. You are defrauding people. Okay? And I just want to put you guys on alert, because he had enough time to give me back my money. Okay? And I'm going to tag him in this video so that he still have a chance to repent, meaning that send me back my money so that I could release what I put out there in the universe to deal with him from a comedic perspective. Because if he don't do that, I promise you, man, he is going to go through some things. And I want him to know the reason why it's happening to him is because of me, because he messed with the wrong individual. He messed with the wrong one. Okay? So I wanted to come out here and share that with y'all, because I don't do gossip. That's not my MO. I don't do social media for any of those things. And that's why I give the man ample time to repent and redeem himself and just give me back my money, and we don't have to go public with this. But I did what was righteous. I went to him behind closed doors. Okay? I made an attempt to deal with him so he could correct or amend the wrong that he did to me. But he ignored me. So the next thing to do is to bring it to the people. So I'm bringing it to the people to let them know what's going on. You feel me? So that's why I'm doing this video. Polight is not a brother. Well, yeah, he may be a brother to some people, but Polight, you are not my brother. And that's why I tell people, skin folk, not every skin folk is skin folk. And when y'all stop calling this pale man, this so-called white man, the devil, y'all first got to look in the mirror to identify the black devil. See, that's the problem with a lot of y'all Negroes. You're always so busy to call the so-called white man the devil, but guess what? A pale man has never done that to me. I have never given a pale man my money and he has not rendered the services that I paid him for. No pale or so-called white individual has done that to me. You feel me? None of them has done that to me. Okay? No one has done that to me. It is only people who look like me are the ones causing me harm. You see what I'm saying? But y'all so busy to call the so-called white man the devil. And I'm not here trying to give nobody a pass. I just want y'all to start rethinking your thought process of how you think about calling everybody who look like you your brother or your sister. Because not every skin folk is skin folk. And even if I'm putting it in the hands of the gods of karma, Polight, anytime I run into you for whatever, if the universe happen to bring you in my presence, I will not control what I may do. Okay? So go look at my pictures very well and have your people look out for any event that you have, because like I said, I will not be responsible for what I do if I choose to do something to you, because you robbed me the wrong way, bro. You robbed me the wrong way. Because if it was somebody else I didn't know, or if it was somebody else, it was just some other company, and I run into an ad and they rob me, guess what? I'm not saying I would have been cool with it. I wouldn't be cool with it, but it wouldn't have touched me the way that how you touched me in what you did. Why? Because you are on the internet, on Facebook and YouTube and all these different platforms, talking about the upliftment of so-called Black people, the upliftment and the coming together and working together and group economics, and we are the gods and the Black woman is God and all this. That is why it robbed me the wrong way. Okay? Because it robbed me spiritually. It robbed me emotionally. Okay? You touched my soul when you robbed me that way. And that's why instantly, like I said, I wanted to kill you. And that is not my nature. I don't go around wanting to kill people. It's the first time in my life I ever wanted to kill somebody. First time in my life. Not even the devil I want to kill. So right now, I see you worse than the devil. And trust me, man, that's some strong emotions. So I just want y'all to know, anytime y'all run across Polight or this dude that call himself Brother Polight, be aware of this demon. This man is a fraud. Okay, he's a thief. And he's gonna get exactly what's coming to him and a whole lot more. So this is me just finally putting that out there in the universe. So now I'm giving the universe permission, and I'm giving my ancestors permission to deal with you, Polight, when it comes to the wrong that you have done to me. Okay? And only when you choose to redeem, or not redeem, but repent from what you have done to me and refund me my money, then I could release that judgment. But for now, it stands. And a lot of you may think what I'm saying here is take it very lightly. It's a joke, but trust me, it's not a joke. I know how to invoke those things. And I could even take it further. But you know what? I don't want to reach out to some people, Polight. I don't want to do that. Okay? I don't want to do that. So for now, I'm just going to put it in the hands of karma. But I'm going to tag you in this video. All right? And you'll know the deal. Go back into your phone. Look at the text from January 25th. All right? You still have my information in those texts. So go ahead and reach out to me and refund me my money. I'm not even going to make this video a whole long video. I said what I said. Polight is a thief. He's a scammer. He's a fraud. All right? And Polight is not for the people. Just so y'all know. Polight is not for the people. So stay away from this man. Okay? So just want y'all to know that. So stop calling everybody who you think look like you your brother or your sister. That's why I keep telling y'all, all right? It's impossible for everybody who look like us to come together, because guess what? All of us did not come from the same cloth. All of us did not come from the same spiritual umbilical cord. Okay? But trust me, he cannot escape this judgment, because he stole from Chief Kalanago. That's the worst mistake he ever made in his life. The worst mistake he ever made in his life. Guess what? He just signed his death sentence. Not just a physical one, but a spiritual one. And I kept quiet for all these months just to see if he would remedy what he did. But he didn't. So he just signed his death warrant. All right? And I'm talking about spiritually. That's what I'm talking about. That's what he did. All right? So I'm about to conclude this video. I just wanted to put, everybody on notice as to this male that's running around here calling himself brother and talking about the black so-called woman is God, whatever the case is, all that. He's just doing all that so that he could cater to the emotions or the ego of people and women so that he could scam them, because he's a scam artist. He's a scam artist. All right. He's a fraud. He's a thief. All right. So I'm done. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.